Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Health and Long-Term Care. Minister, as you know, for a great number of years since you've been in office, the Liberals have been in office, my riding's been fighting for the redevelopment of two hospitals, the Collingwood General Marine Hospital and Stevenson Memorial Hospital in Alliston. Your predecessor, quite nicely, gave us a bit of money for the planning process just about a month ago, $500,000 for each hospital. But as you know, each hospital has spent well over $1 million of their own money, frontline patient money, to go through the planning process. We don't have approval yet. I was just wondering if over the last month there's been a change of heart at the ministry and you might see your way to approving these projects before the writ is dropped.
Minister of Health and Long-Term Care.
Mr. Speaker, and of course it is our goal to ensure that Ontarians have the health care that they need, where they need it, and we have been working very, very hard in this regard over the last number of years. Of course, as the member knows, we are always consulting with our LHINs to find out exactly where the need is greatest and proceed with the planning process in an orderly fashion. Obviously, due process is extremely important to ensure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, and so we are working in that regard. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Just waiting for the member from Chatham-Kent Essex to finish. Thank you. Supplementary.
Well, back to the minister. Minister, we've been waiting a lot of years, and we've spent a lot of money, and both our LHINs agree that these projects need to go forward. The community, even without the go-ahead from your government, both communities have pretty much raised their community share. So we're doing our part, and we need the government to do your part. And after all, I think everyone would be very happy, including the Liberal candidate in my riding for this election, who's the Premier's son-in-law. So maybe if you want to keep your job over the next couple of weeks, you'd announce these couple of hospitals.
Minister.
And as I've said before, we know that infrastructure is absolutely vital to provide the kind of high-quality health care in our communities, and we've been investing very heavily in that infrastructure to provide these types of facilities. And certainly I would like to commend the community for their part as related by the member for Simcoe North in terms of the fundraising that they've been able to achieve. This is obviously good news, and I'm sure we will yet again look into the matter. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.